15 colors. Of course, we have our 310. That's one. Mm-hmm. Yep, they have it in order. Two, three. They're both purple, but they're different DMC code. Three. This is a 4-7. 3-7-4-7. So this is a 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, love that purple. Very nice drills. I don't see any dust or dirt. 11, 12, 13. Again, this look almost the same, but they're two different DMC code. 14, 15. So it's all here. Let's double check. The black ones are usually the ones you will first of all find problems with. I think this is perfectly okay. So let's put this back and we'll take a look at our drill field. Don't expect me to put it back in order because you know that doesn't work with me. So after we finish this Macho Hinge project, this will be our next project. So it will be done in time for Halloween. And I am planning to get one more Witchy Poo for Halloween. Let's check our drill field. This is 327 purple. I think it's very clear. And definitely sticky. So I think everything is in order. Now what I do, since I am not going to start on this right now because we're working on another project, I just roll it up. This is again double-sided glue, so you don't have to worry too much about it. And I will put it back in a box. Usually I would label the box, but I don't have to because our picture is right there on the box. See? So thank you very much for spending time with me, having our first Halloween unboxing. And I will see you this afternoon with the usual diamond painting. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Please hit the like and the subscribe button. Bye for now. And I have done some of the background color, and now we're going to fill in some of the colors of our macho embroidery. This is a type of embroidery done in specific regions of Hungary. As I said before, it is used on clothing, but it can also be used as a motif for like decorating the wall. Instead of wallpaper, they put painting. even on the outside of the some of the walls. It's done pillowcases, tablecloths, clothes, you name it. They use it for just about everything. And I have a rope diamond here. Of course, we're going to straighten out our rows and check over our diamond painting to make sure every square is filled in. So far, I have no particular problem with this canvas. I think the colors are beautiful. They really pop out from the black background. Um, let's try this number 6. There seems to be quite a bit of that. It's a symbol number 6, and that is a 956 DMC code. 956 is a beautiful, lively pink color. You definitely will pop out from the black, just like the, I think the yellow does also. So let's get to work. How are you doing today? We had a couple of chilly nights. The days are very nice and balmy, about 25 degrees centigrade, which is just absolutely perfect temperature. Now we're supposed to get a little warming, which I would appreciate. Then I will use the last days of, first days of fall, last days of summer, to go to the spa and soak in the hot mineral spring. We've been there quite a few times. So was a little monster. Loved it. Um, Definitely does have a healing effect, calming down the inflammation, which I have in all my joints. You know, everybody has their aches and pains. Perfectly normal. From what I have heard, it's perfectly normal since everybody has it. And since everybody has it, I would say it is perfectly normal. That's just my opinion, you know. I do have an opinion about everything. School has started with no particular hitches or hang-ups so far. In this country, they do give jabs to 12 to 18-year-olds also, of course, with the parents' consent, permission, or the parent being there. But mainly it is done by the children's pediatrician or the school doctor. Over here, we do have a doctor and a nurse for the school, but the children all have their own pediatrician um, that carries them through from the moment of birth. A lot of them, second or third generation in the same family. So actually, there's a positive to that, that they do know the family history and what are the problems as far as medical are concerned in the family, which I think makes it for a better treatment since, you know, very difficult with a small child. They cannot explain to you what hurts them or what their problem is at first. We sort of have to second the guess. But I think that if the doctor already knows the background, that makes it a little bit easier to second guess what could be the problem. Like I know in my family, you know, ear infections are quite predominant. So when a baby starts screaming bloody murder and doesn't want to take the bottle or what have you, has a high fever, usually the first thought is, you know, probably the little ears are hurting, and there's not much you can do with that. Um, Usually happens in the middle of the night. I don't know how it is in your house, but in our house, you know, Going great days, middle of the night, or on the weekend where there's no doctor, no pharmacy, this is hungry. Um, please schedule your illness during office hours. You are not allowed to get sick when, the doctor is not in the office. So do try to schedule your not feeling well, from 9 to 5, and on the days that the doctor happens to be in your village. Yeah, yes, I know. I can see you laughing. Yeah, you're rolling on the floor. That's how it is. I'm really quite serious. Um, I wanted to have a tooth pulled, but I didn't on purpose. Actually, it turns out I don't need it pulled um, because it was on a Friday. And if I was going to have any problems after it, um, no pharmacy, no doctor, no nothing. So we have learned to schedule. I don't know, as far as me having babies, I kept on having babies during holidays. First one was on Father's Day, next one was on Memorial Day, and the next one was during the spring break, and then the next one was school start. Uh, you know, like I didn't really have much control when the baby decides to make its entrance. You know, hello, doctor, I think we're having a baby. And he's like, now? I go, yeah. I mean, sooner or later that baby has to come out. And he's like, okay, well, if you insist on giving birth, I go, well, I don't think I have too much to say about the subject. It's like, like the baby decided, check what's outside. Like I had any control. Could you hold up on wanting to come out, baby? I mean, the doctor doesn't feel like delivering you right now. You can ask it the most ridiculous questions. And if you give them an extremely intelligent look, they're like, you don't understand? Oh, no, I don't. I tend to have a sarcastic nature. I mean, I did find it strange that the doctor sitting at the foot of the delivery table eating a sandwich. I haven't eaten in the past 24 hours, and he's stuffing his face. I mean, like, are you bored down there? Or maybe I should sing and dance while I'm screaming from pain, or something. Do something useful. Yeah. After that, I referred to him as Dr. Sandwich. I think his name was Stanovich or something like that, but I referred to him as Dr. Sandwich. At that point, I really didn't care what his name was, just, get that baby out. I mean, I'm talking about 10, 11 pound little darlings. And it was touch and go all through the labor. Is it going to come out? Is it going to get stuck? Can we get it out? I mean, and you're lying there like, am I supposed to answer that question? I said, yeah, get it out. It's not staying in. As far as how you get it out, I'm not the one that went to school to learn how to get it out. But they managed to come out perfectly fine. We all have our wonderful motherly experiences. And then they show you the baby. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't he beautiful? No, I think it looks ugly. But you can't say that. I mean, it's your beautiful baby. Oh, isn't it adorable? And you look at it and you're like, I didn't have that. That's not what the book and the magazine pictured that I was going to have. That one's a mess. Are you sure it's mine? Yeah, I don't care. Let's be honest. If a mommy was definitely honest, she would say that that baby looks horrid. I mean, let's try to clean it up a bit. Maybe it will look better. Really, you're lying. Everybody's going, oh, it's so beautiful. And you're like, really? That's beautiful. What do you call ugly? Well, of course, once you start looking at it, you can't stop looking at it because it is beautiful, you know. And you're like, yeah, I guess they were right. It's beautiful. And you start crying, and oh, I'm so happy. And they're looking at you like, have you gone crazy, girl? Weird things happen in a woman's life. Of course, now we are not supposed to call it the mother or what have you. We are supposed to call it the birth person. I mean, come on, be serious. Yes, I've seen the article when men can have babies, but certain pre existent conditions must be met for that. Otherwise, where would the baby grow? I mean, okay, so you can get it out to a C section, but it still needs a uterus to grow, right? And if the man has a uterus, is it still a man? I guess I'm too old to understand these modern shenanigans. Okay, it's a birth person, what have you. And you're chest feeding, not breastfeeding. Okay, whatever. As long as the baby is healthy and is loved and taken care of, really don't care what you call it. I guess I'm too old to get hysterical about such things. Hmm? Now, how's that? I can see the colors popping up, and as usual, I'm allergic to the camera. Excuse me, I have to blow my nose. Now, that one is a number four. Number four is the symbol, and that's a DMC code 606. That's a 956. I want this 60. Oh, that's a red color. Yes, it is. Pretty. That's my freezer defrosting itself, and it makes its groaning, moaning noises. I think I might have to go over there and give a kick for it. Especially if it does it in the middle of the night. You're like, do we have some kind of animal in this house? What's that noise? Because before, my freezer was in the pantry, and then we moved, and now my freezer refrigerator is in the kitchen. So it's in the same room as I am. So noises that I have not heard before, now I get to hear. And I'm like, did it always make that noise? Or is just doing it in the new flat? Actually, it's not so new. We've been only here more than 2 years. See how time flies? Hmm. Okay, now I don't think we have any scattered number 4. I don't see it. We have a whole block over here. Number 4 symbol. So we're going to go there. I had to replace the tip of my pen because it was not picking up drills. And I learned from one of the YouTube videos that if it doesn't pick up drills, possibly doesn't have anything to do with your wax, but you need to replace the tip. If you don't have an Everlife or whatever that tip is called, it's a special tip because these tips I exchange from the diamond painting pen that comes in your kit. I take the tip out of that and put it in my pen, and this way I don't have to buy a new pen. Although I saw a diamond painting pen that I fell in love with. So I think I'm going to present myself for Christmas with that diamond painting pen because if I want it, I will budget my craft money so I can buy what I have my heart set on. Because it's part of the pleasure of doing crafts is buying the little things that are so cute and so beautiful and makes you happy. Seriously. Okay, that's one, two, three. That's three. So we're going to go. There's four. That symbol right there, and then we're going to go here, and then we're going to go right there. I did tell you I took apart the pink socks I knitted because it just okay. It wasn't, it wasn't wow perfect. I love it, so I took it apart. If I'm going to refresh my knowledge of sock knitting, then I might as well do it the proper way. So I relearn um, what took me months to learn. And from what I have noticed, it does come back. They said it's like riding a bicycle. Once you learn how to do it, you can do it. Well, folks, I can't. Really, I wanted to buy a bike that has a auxiliary, little motor, little electric motor for when you're going on long distances or you get tired. Um, well, of course, my cracky knees and, snap, crackle, and pop on my knees, you have the same thing. But I forgot how to ride a bicycle. Really, I have not done it in such a long time. And then I was thinking, we really don't have that much good weather here in order for a moped or something like that to be very useful because then the weather gets so bad that you really can't use it. So it would be a waste of quite a lot of money because they are not inexpensive. So if I am not sure about something and if I am not like, oh yeah, I want that and that makes me happy and oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh yeah, then I don't buy it. Oh, today we went jean shopping. Believe me, I got my first pair of jeans and I got two of them. One black one and one the regular blue jeans. Very comfortable. One is stretch and the other one is regular jeans. The blue jeans is a stretch blue jeans. Um, I figured it was much more practical to buy some jeans. And that way I don't have to worry about, what kind of pants or whatever to put on. I just slip on a pair of jeans. That was my purpose of buying jeans, because this summer I bought a pair of jean shorts, and I got a jean, below the knee pants for the summer, and I really liked them. So this is why I thought I'd get regular long, jeans for the fall. Well, of course, now I got no jeans and the weather is going to turn warmer, of course. That's okay. I am not looking forward to snow and ice. I am definitely a summer person. And this summer seemed to have gone by so fast. And now my camera is stuck to the canvas. I think I should get a different kind of tripod, because this is very iffy. And it has a tendency to faint, and it falls down. Camera, tripod, everything all together. It's a rather expensive camera to be broken because of an inexpensive tripod. Hubby's got a pair of jeans also. So like I said, we were jean shopping today because I saw the delivery truck. I told you I am on Main Street and I see the trucks and everything go by. And I saw a delivery truck coming to stores about 2 houses away from us around the corner. And I figured, they got a new shipment, so let's take a look. Because last time, I think it was last week we went, they didn't have the jeans that I wanted, or for hubby either. So this time we were lucky. We both got it. And I got two tops where I was at it. Long sleeve, because I seem to be short on long sleeve tops. I have sweaters and sweatshirts, but in this warm weather where all you have is a little bit windy, actually a long sleeve t-shirt or a top is enough. You don't really need a jacket, but I didn't have any. I have, winter turtlenecks and what have you, but for some reason I did not have long sleeve tops. So I bought one top to match each jean. And I ordered a windbreaker, pink color, would you believe? First time in my life, I will have a pink windbreaker. That's all the color they had. And a thinner hooded, jacket to run around in. So I think I am all set. And I finally found some hangers because I was running out of hangers to hang stuff in the closet. You remember last week we bought some furniture to put away the papers and books and what have you. And now I find that I have shoes that need to be arranged. So need to get some sort of a shoe storage, what have you. 3850, that's a music 3850. That's a pretty green color. Okay, let's move this up. Okay. I think my eyes are more rested today, so I have not felt the need to use the magnifying glass. The doctor did say that I overstrained them. I didn't have much choice. I had to rest a bit more. I made some, hubby went to the village, cleaned out the vegetable garden, and he brought some tomatoes, and he brought some green tomatoes. So what I did was, first time I'm trying it out, I pickled them. I didn't know what to do with them. Now the regular tomatoes, I make it in individual packages. One package for each cooking. Whenever I use them for cooking. So the ones that were very ripe went in the freezer. The ones that were just barely ripe will stay to be eaten fresh. And the green ones I pickled with garlic and onions and vinegar, salt, sugar. Yeah. Well, I was supposed to use some dill with it, but I couldn't find any. And the dill in our yard, um, in the vegetable lot, didn't make it through all the storms. So I just put some black pepper in it. I think it should be okay. The pickle juice is the same one we use for cucumbers and what have you. We can always pickle, stuff left over from the garden. Um, Even such things as cauliflower, green onions, green tomatoes. Um, what else? Beets. Beets can be pickled. For that, you need caraway seed. I have that. And one squash managed to survive in the garden. So that will be baked in the oven. I cut it in half, take out the seeds, put some butter and brown sugar in it, and stick it in the oven and roast it. And it's so good. I would put cinnamon in it also, but hubby doesn't like it, so I just put a little nutmeg in it. And it's got a few carrots that he managed to salvage. Actually, the weather and the storms did a job on the vegetable garden, so I'm thinking that perhaps we're going to have a little problem as far as the cost of vegetables in the winter. So, whatever I can get my hands on. Now the freezer is full of meat, but whatever I can get my hands on, this is the harvest season, and stock up and put it in the freezer because I would think it's still cheaper now um, than it will be in the middle of the winter. Your fall vegetables. And cabbage, I don't know. Peas, I sort of missed out on stocking up the freezer with it. And the only ones we will have now are from the greenhouse or for import. There's never any shortage of any kind of vegetables or fruit in this country, very well stocked. And you can always find everything in the produce section of the supermarket. So I thank you very much for spending time with me this afternoon. Do tell me, how do you like the way our macho embroidery is coming out? Let me see if I shut the light off. Maybe you could see it better. How's that? Please hit the like and the subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now. Bye. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Day 7 of September 2021. And I got a package. I rescued it from the hospital. So they're outside. Let's go. They want to inside. But this time I didn't have to open the box. So let's open the box together. This is from the store DIY Painting Diamond, but it came from Creative Diamond, the store that is here in Hungary. It's a beautiful box. Can you see it? I have the sun shining over here, which means that it's in my eyes. See? Let's see. It's package included high definition painting canvas, stone diamond tray. Wow, will that be interesting? Drill pan and painting mud. Let's see, where does this open? And this is supposed to be the canvas. Yes, I got prepared for Halloween this time because last time I totally missed out on it. So I thought I'd start getting my Halloween stuff together in time. Well, let's just do it the aggressive way. And let's see, I don't see any Scotch tape. So let's see what's in the box. It's in the box. Take this out and take this out and nothing else. This is our tool kit. I don't know if it's round or square diamond. So they renamed our boat, but it's the same thing. You know, boat. There's a wax. They call it mud. And there's our drill pen. You know, you take the pen, you stick it in the wax, and then you pick up the drills, and this is how you do it. Put this back in here. Make sure we have everything in the kit. Always double check, and if you can, do it on video. These are the drills. Oh, we have a lot of that black one. This is square drills. It comes in Ziploc bags, which I like. I think it has DMC code on it. Let's take a look at our canvas. Hello. Okay, let me roll it up so it will stay nice and flat. We'll just give it, this is a pour down glue. So we roll it backward. Actually, you cannot kill pour down glue. There's no rivers or anything else on it. I just do this so it will lay nice and flat. And there's our kitty cat in the pumpkin. Isn't that adorable? Perfectly okay. I don't see any damage. even though customs do give it a hard time. They haven't gotten into this. Yesterday I was putting away green tomatoes and I sliced my finger. Yes, ouch. Yeah, I said ouch. This is purple, this is black, so I think we're going to have a lot of black and purple. So we don't have an inventory sheet, which means I will take pictures of this over here, and then I will make my own labels. Let's check our drills. We have 15 colors, and this is, it looks like 30 by 30 to me. Size, where's the size? Yeah, 30 by 30, see? Love it, love it. These are spider webs here, and I think it's supposed to be a moon, blood moon and Halloween. And then we got some pumpkins. Diamond painting. This came from the Hungarian store here, and usually they have these that have bags in order, which I'm going to mess up now. So we're supposed to have 15 colors. Of course, we have our 310. That's one. Yep, they have it in order. 2, 3. They're both purple, but they're different DMC code. 3. This is a 4-7. 3-7-4-7. So this is a 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, love that purple. Very nice drills. I don't see any dust or dirt. 11, 12, 13. Again, these look almost the same, but they're two different DMC code. 14, 15. So it's all here. Let's double check. The black ones are usually the ones you will first of all find problems with. I think this is perfectly okay. So let's put this back and we'll take a look at our drill field. Don't expect me to put it back in order because you know that doesn't work with me. So after we finish this Mojo Himsesh project, this will be our next project. So it will be done in time for Halloween. And I am planning to get one more, a Witchy Poo for Halloween. Let's check our drill field. This is 327 purple. I think it's very clear. And definitely sticky. So I think everything is in order. Now what I do, since I am not going to start on this right now because we're working on another project, I just roll it up. This is again double-sided glue, so you don't have to worry too much about it. And I will put it back in a box. Usually I would label the box, but I don't have to because our picture is right there on the box. See? So thank you very much for spending time with me, having our first Halloween unboxing. And I will see you this afternoon with the usual diamond painting. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Please hit the like and the subscribe button. Bye for now. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 16th of August, 2021. It's a Monday afternoon. We're working on a new canvas. This is called Seashells or Seashell, whichever you wish. There's a starfish there, right there. There's a big seashell. There's another name for it, but it starts with a C, and I can't think of it right at the moment. So let's do um, some of this color. So how are you doing today? Let me tell you folks, it's been busy around here. Life has been happening. And there's a piece of hair stuck over there. Don't ask me where it came from because it's not my color. Okay, removed it. How's your summer going? We're coming up to the last weekend in the summer. This weekend will be a long weekend here in Hungary, August 20th. Um, well, we are celebrating the birthday of our first Christian king. Also, the establishment of Hungary as a, well, conglomeration of a couple of tribes, actually. And also, this is not cut. And also, this is also celebrated, after the harvest, the first bread that is baked from this year's wheat harvest. So it's also a celebration of it is called the new bread. So many different things going on. And this year we will have the big fireworks that we have not had because of certain things. And my camera is going to be full. That's how long I'm fooling around over here. We will have big fireworks. Now, this is the fireworks are in Budapest, the big ones. But they will have minor ones over here also. Anyway, they had it last year. Just people not allowed to go to the park and take part of the celebration. But this year, it's no restrictions, It's like have fun. Lots of people have 2 jabs. Some of them even have 3. So everything is fine. We will get through this just fine. I kept on telling you this. Of course, we are ready for the fall. I'm sure there will be a few minor problems. I'm positive that they will be handled accordingly. We are all fine. How are you all doing? I think a lot of people were on vacation. I have not seen too many feedbacks. What have you been working on, if anything, this summer? Okay. These are round drills. I call this a little relaxation canvas. After the big one we did, we're going to make a little relaxation canvas with the round drills. Well, yesterday we went out to the pools, the health spa opened, and while the health spa, the hot spring spa pool, that was a mouthful, the hot spring spa pool is covered. However, since it was warm, we also went to the 25 degrees centigrade pool. You know, that's like a regular swimming pool, you know, chlorinated water, the usual thing. But they do mix a little bit of hot spring water in it to make it the proper temperature for the children to learn to swim. And, you know, when you sit in a hot spring spa pool, you need to go into the cold, well, to cool down. You know, like when you're in a sauna, and after that, you should really go into the cold pool. Well, this is a gentle cooling down, so you don't want the water ice cold. They recommend about 25 to 28 degrees centigrade. Well, folks, it was absolutely fantastic. And of course, as usual, I am roasted. I'm sort of medium rare, you know. I mean, almost crispy. I don't know how that happened because I was trying to avoid direct sunlight. I do have a habit of burning once a year. I get a sunburn. Don't ask me why, but I do. But hubby wanted to go in the, the cool down pool, and that had no cover on it. So it was, blazing sun. There's me getting roasted. Hubby's just getting brown. I mean, he's naturally tanned genetically. Um, so he was just getting brown, enjoying himself. In the meantime, I was getting redder and redder and redder. And after a while, I was going, dear, I think my forehead is on fire. Well, that was okay, fine. I put some cream on, what have you. Then, well, on the way home, we did the 3 kilometer walk. It was good. On the way home, I felt the sun on my forehead, and it was, folks, let me tell you, hot. So came home, put an ice pack on it, lavishly put lots and lots of cream on my face and the tip of my nose. My forehead and the tip of my nose got the most of it. Silly. I mean, I wasn't even sitting with my nose stuck in the air. So, but it was wonderful. Really enjoyed it. We spent Saturday and Sunday there. We had a very nice lunch. When you're not hungry, we eat our main dinner between noon and 1 o'clock. I told you that they had a table reserved, for the club members, spa members. And well, unfortunately, I was disappointed because after 2 years working on that place, I didn't see that much difference. I am sure, as fine as the pipes and everything that we can't see, I'm sure there was a great big job. You know, they improved it. But as far as the big advertising that they had this marvelous new improvements and everything, well, folks so far no. And the other part, actually the wellness and the spa part, the um, the normal way that you would think about a spa, that part is being sold. Now, that's the part that I use, after the summer season is over, because that's completely covered, like inside. It's a wellness center with sauna and solarium, tanning beds. At the moment, I don't need tanning beds, believe me. I need ice packs. Um, the beauty shop, dentist, what else is there? Massage, because like I told you, people are being referred to these hot spring pools by the doctors. Um, they are given special exercises and they are told how much time they should spend and in what temperature pool because they have different temperatures. The way they regulate it is, the hot spring water is really hot. I think they said about 90 some degrees centigrade, so it's almost cooking temperature. And what they do is they mix it with cold water, regular drinking chlorinated water. And well, of course, you must shower before you go into this spa, and you must shower after you come out of that hot spring pool. Um, Usual recommendation is 15 minutes, come out and rest. And then another 15 minutes, come out and rest. And the doctor will prescribe how many times you should repeat the process. As far as I was concerned, my knees were really giving me a hard time. Well, and my back, well, we don't even mention that. Um, and by yesterday, I found that I can walk up the stairs, the normal way, not just one at a time. So it was really fantastic. And of course, you're out in the nature, beautiful trees, um, the lawn are manicured, the fresh air, you know, beautiful, few clouds in the sky, those fluffy white ones. Oh, I absolutely love it. We are very much nature freaks. So it was not that crowded. I was I was considering, that since they just opened the Hot Springs section, that people might be going for the opening ceremonies and things like that. But no, it was not. It was very, very nice, very comfortable. We were not on top of each other. We kept our distance, although we don't have to, but we still do. Use a little common sense. That's all. And of course, showers and foot baths are mandatory for every single pool. So there's no exception to that. I found the showers have been improved and the dressing rooms have been improved. Now that really needed major improvement because it was very small. And you were like changing clothes in one room, the ladies in one uh, part and the gentleman in the other section. But here now they had separate little cabins um, where you can change. You have more privacy. I did not like getting, undressed in front of the young girls or, mothers with babies and children there. I tend to be very shy and very private person, and I did not think it was a good idea to mix adults, when the with the youngsters. And evidently, other people had the same idea because now they're separate stalls, like very comfortable with light and shower where you can change from your bathing suit. I usually take 3 bathing suits with me. It's not healthy to sit around for hours and hours in the same, wet bathing suit. So I've been told. Most of the people do follow the same procedure. They change, if not the whole bathing suit, at least the bottom part of it. You know, a few of the gentlemen had to be reminded that this is not a nudist colony. So they kind of remove their naked little bottom into the dressing rooms and go and change in there. These were older gentlemen. I guess they're not shy, what have you. Maybe they used to be, in the military or whatever. You lose your shyness, you know. So all in all, it was very good. Really needed to get out, move my muscles around, and actually loosen up my joints and my muscles because I do walk every day. That was not the point. The point was that you cannot do as much moving around as you can in the water. Certainly much easier. And it is very beneficial. Oh, at first I was like, oh, okay, so you're going to sit in the hot water and then what? Well, folks, and then what happens is that you need less pain pills. And instead of tears running down my face on the way home from pain, I was like, oh, I really enjoy that. You know, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Everybody has their aches and pains. No different. This thing keeps on moving with me, and I have a feeling that my camera is going to faint on me again. It is so hot that I'm sticking to everything, although I just had a cold shower. Not a good idea. Tepid or lukewarm is much better because after a cold shower, you feel the heat even more. We had to do some furniture shopping this morning and some grocery shopping. Hubby is night shift, so I tried to get everything, all set up for the week. Now he will only work 4 days because, like I told you, it's a long holiday. Friday the 20th is the actual holiday, and then they, of course, have Saturday and Sunday. And then next Monday, he will be working in the afternoon. So he will have 3.5 days. Actually, what he wants to do is go to the village and clean up the vegetable garden, get it ready for the fall. This summer went by so fast. Don't you think so? Or maybe it's just me because there were so many things going on. Um, it's unbelievable. Summer's over. I mean, I could have done without some of the heat spells. We're having one now also. Supposedly by tonight we will have a little bit of relief from the heat. But it seems to me like all over the world they had problems with the weather and what have you. Okay, I think we have done this particular symbol for now. I don't see any more of this. This is the paper I was telling you about. So this doesn't stick to the canvas and I can put it under my hand and it's a reusable. The thin one, the release paper, it seemed like, you couldn't use it more than once and I thought it was a little bit too expensive. And, well, I learned something new. This paper you can bake on. And, cookies or biscuits or whatever, it doesn't stick. And I tried it out, of course. You know me. If I see something new, I have to try it out. Well, let me tell you what the little monster did. He's adorable, but he's a little monster. Well, around 11 o'clock last night. Yep, folks, 11 o'clock at night. The little darling was told, you are cute and adorable and all of that, but I would prefer that you go to sleep like now. So put the little monster in his bed, all quiet. So I figured he fell asleep. I mean, he should have been tired after, all the commotion all weekend long, and, he nearly drowned in the water because he wouldn't want to come out. So I figured everything is quiet. He fell asleep. Everything is deadly quiet. I took another shower, about a 15 for that day, and put the kitchen in order. And I thought, well, it's been quiet for quite a few minutes. Let me go check to make sure he's all right. And he didn't put the cover on him when it's so hot. He has this security blanket. Well, I opened the door. The little darling is standing up in the crib, grinning from ear to ear. You ready for this? He is standing on the bare bottom of the crib. That child threw everything out of the crib. Everything you could imagine. And he was standing there so proud of himself, grinning ear to ear. I go, I guess you're not sleeping, are you? Yeah, as I said before, if it's quiet, the little darling is up to something. He decided to clean out his bed. Yes, he has learned to how to undress. Yes. If he wants to go out, he doesn't talk much. He's going to be 2 years old in November. I don't know why, but he doesn't talk much. He sits on the floor, puts his shoes in his hand, and stares. Like, well, what are you waiting for? Can't you see I want to go outside? And he just sits there. He has this big black eyes, and he has the innocent little stare, like a little deserted orphan. So the little child learned how to clean out his room. I said, congratulations. I put everything back in the crib, let him down. I told him, you go to sleep. He's grinning. I mean, literally grinning from ear to ear. Like, wow, I'm so proud of myself. Look what I did. Well, he hasn't climbed. I thought that he might, put out the blanket and the mattress and everything, and then he could climb out. No, that wasn't the idea. The idea was to clean out the crib. I did tell Hobby that I think it's about time to put him in a youth bed. I stick to the canvas too. And hubby goes, and he's going to be walking around all night long. I go, well, he's going to learn how to climb out of that crib, even though we have it, way down on the bottom. But he's been trying, and of course, then he gets stuck. And then he screams because he's stuck halfway up and halfway down. I go, well, if you came this way, make up your mind which way you want to go, up or down. I don't know. He doesn't talk. I think you should be talking more. According to the doctor, he's just fine. You leave him alone. The fact that we're speaking different languages in the house, I thought maybe that is holding him back, but according to the doctor, no. The kid seems to understand both languages, and he will talk when he has something to say. I do not permit baby talk. I think the child should be spoken to in clear um, words or sentences, little short sentences that he can understand. He does, the baby does have a very good attention span, which I am very happy about because so far all of my children were, like, I don't care, leave me alone. Like 5 minutes was too long to sit still. This one, he will listen, he will play, he will take apart, you know, toys, see how they work. Um, he loves to watch TV and then imitate how the kids dance or one of the cartoons. Well, of course, we got Sesame Street going, you know. Yeah, he learned the word cookie. Yeah, that much he knows. He holds out his little hand and goes, cookie, 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 and you're not getting cookie. You're getting a carrot. You're getting an apple. He goes, A is for apple. I go, yeah, that's what you're getting. You're not getting a cookie. And he throws a fit. You know how it goes. Oh, he tried the toy store hysteria. Yeah, I just told him bye. Drop me a line sometime. Invite me to your wedding. Once he didn't see me, he decided it was not fun to throw a hasty fit in the middle of the store because he's not getting what he wants. I explained to him, you're not getting that toy because you threw a hasty fit. You are not getting rewarded for negative behavior. Well, of course, he looked at me with big black eyes, like what is negative behavior? Like mom is using these big words. What's wrong with her? Does she think I'm an adult or what? Really, I can't help but laugh at that look that he gives. I swear, a poster child on Adopt This Orphan doesn't look, any less helpless. And he knows, that he's got one of those looks that, will melt your heart. Sure, dear, I'll buy you the whole store. Just don't give me that look. Mommy loves you, really, but you cannot have everything you want. Yeah, he's in that age. He loves the potty chair. He thinks it's a car. hmm Kept on telling him it's useful for other things, like putting your pants on and doing what you're supposed to in there. No, now he thinks it's a car. Can I tell you? I swear it's about 200 degrees in this place. Add the sunburn to it, and believe me, folks, it is warm. But soon the sun will turn because majority of the day the sun shines into the windows. The three windows right here, and toward the middle or late afternoon, I can finally open windows. There are ceiling fans going, and usually when it's hot, I do the cooking early, early, early morning. But today we're going to have liver and mushrooms saute. So that's a quick little dinner, and the salad is already washed and draining, and then we have salad and fruit and some rice next to the liver and mushrooms, chicken liver. So we have everything pretty well organized. Little monster is shipped out to grandmama, but having fights over who gets him. But it's a big yard there, so this is more comfortable for him, and I'll be studying, and then he works at night and he sleeps during the day. It's kind of hard to, keep a child quiet. So, Hobby doesn't say anything. He's used to children. And this little monster is just getting to be fun. I swear the first word he's going to be saying, or the first sentence, is, I want to go in a car. He'll sit in the car seat, hmm with his little shoes in his hands. Like, okay, I'm ready. So when are we leaving? He's like, we're not going anywhere. Well, yes, we are. No, we're not. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Okay, but you were not. Then he'll sit there. Yeah, he got that look on his face. They don't want to take me anywhere. Poor mistreated child. I really think he's spoiled rotten, but what can I say? Happens. At this age, they're easily distracted. So if he does do something negative, just sort of point him in the right direction. Okay. Instead of being a pain in the rear, we're going to play a game, or we're going to sing a song, we're going to count or color, you know. He has a good streak of stubbornness in him. I have no idea where he gets it from. It's usually what most parents say. And no idea where he gets that from. I could look over, like daddy perhaps. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, this is a smaller canvas than what we usually make. But lately we have been doing these big, difficult ones. So once in a while we need to do a easier, smaller canvas. And this, summer kind in on the shore with the seashells. Lovely. This is the kind of canvas that doesn't look much, once when you start doing it. And then as you go along and you start doing it, and all of a sudden the colors and everything, just sort of come to life, and you go, oh, isn't that pretty? Actually, I wanted the bigger size of the seashore, but they didn't have it. So I said, okay, this is good. So you get the one I want. I always have a few canvases in reserve, because I have to wait a long time for delivery. So until I get the big one I want, I do the little ones. And we do have, I think, two more kitted up, ready to go. And I have not received the ones for review. So we're waiting again for delivery. A lot of people were on vacation and what have you. They are short-handed. We just have to be patient. It will get here. Always does. Sooner or later, majority of the time it's later, but it gets here. Okay, what's that symbol there? That's a J. Is that a J? I presume. Yeah, and then there's a parentheses symbol from what I can see. Okay. So this is the sand, this is the beach part. Okay, there are 24 colors in this. And as I said, these are round drills. Okay, I think up on the top, this is all we have. And one and a quarter right there. Okay. Thank you very much for spending time with me on this hot Monday afternoon. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. I will see you again tomorrow afternoon. Please hit the like and the subscribe button. Goodbye for now. Bye. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. It's a Wednesday afternoon. Just, just a moment, please. Hang in there. Let me get situated because there's new stuff, new furniture. Okay, here we go. It's the 25th of August, 2021. And we're actually in the last section of the seashells. It's a little snack size, I call it. Snack size, a little relaxing project. And I am planning to open a completely different kind of diamond painting, which is, I already put some drills out over here that I was using for the background. And I have a feeling that I should have probably put it away. Yes. Okay. So that diamond painting is based on a type of embroidery that we do here in Hungary. It is called Matyo, Matyo embroidery. And a Hungarian company has decided to make this traditional type of embroidering into diamond painting, which I thought was very interesting. So I will show you a sample of it from the cloth with yarn, and I will show you diamond painting of that type of embroidery. I thought it was very refreshing, seeing as we are not going to be diamond painting the usual run-of-the-mill canvases all the time, like everyone else is doing. I thought it was something different to get our attention. I think it is beautiful. However, Now, I did find something strange. I found the same, so this is usually of flowers, on a black background, very colorful flowers. And I have seen this type of embroidery from other nations also. But this particular one, called the Macho embroidery, is prevalent in Hungary. And in some parts, in small villages, very few of them are left according to old traditions. Um, Even the houses had this motive. They were decorated with sort of a painting. Again, the flowers, that I will show you tomorrow. And I got something very useful in the package. I had to open the package because customs was nosy. There was these little pouches and they hold so much. This was included as a gift from Creative Diamond. Again, my lighting, I apologize. I have seen these pouches before, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to order it. Well, I got two of them as gifts, and I definitely will order more because I found them so very useful as far as putting, my diamond painting tools and this and that in it. And I even thought of using them as storage bag for my leftover drills because I'm getting to have quite a large collection of leftover drills. I mean, after a while, I will not save the drills, only the very special ones. But so far, I only started this whole thing in January, so I don't feel that I have enough reserve of drills yet, in case I run short. Of course, every company will replace any drills that is missing. But in the meantime, I have to wait for shipment to arrive, and sometimes it takes 6 months. I'm just sort of quietly referring to some of the little mishaps. Now, this company, this Creative Diamond here in Hungary, usually delivers the next day. They're very good as far as that's concerned. But we like beautiful canvases and we go looking all over the internet and you're going, oh, that's so beautiful. I have to have it. And I'm willing to wait months for it. I calculate the time I have to wait. In the meantime, I will order, smaller diamond paintings or what have you, um, because I can't live without diamond painting. Diamond painting is habit for me. Well, for those of us that have done it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is the top of the canvas. This is the bottom. I guess it's supposed to be either the sky or the water, since these are seashells. I am not sure yet. I will wait when I am finished to determine what this is supposed to be up here. What is the background? I presume it's the water because there's sand over here, so yeah, be prepared for the traffic as soon as I sit down to make a video. And right on cue, we'll have a little sirens just in case you were missing it. Well, I went to my, well, what do you call it? The place where I have my glasses made, what have you. So far, I have only used reading glasses, but for the past couple of days, I've been having a little bit of problem with my eyes. So I figured perhaps I need a little bit stronger glasses, to enlarge what I am looking at. Well, a bit of a bad news. I was referred to the eye doctor. They called optometrist. Is that the word in English? I was referred to the doctor that she will have to examine my eyes again and write a prescription. There was a low murmur, something about a laser operation, but nothing further was discussed until I see the doctor. So I have to make an appointment. The other thing I was considering was that I better get these, optometrists and dentists and all of that out of the way before I am sure when the fall comes around, we're going to have a little bit of to do. So right now, everything is open and working full steam. So I figured I might as well, get these out of the way. They must be done, as unpleasant as it is. Well, I don't mind wearing glasses. I've been wearing reading glasses ever since I was in college. So that's nothing new, but I was surprised that immediately they referred me to the doctor. Um, Up until now, I just exchanged my reading glasses. But, well, folks, I am getting old. What can I say? My eyes do have a lot of strain on them from Hello Truck, from working on the internet. And the funny thing, the optician or whatever you call this person asked me if do I have internet glasses or glasses to watch TV with, and I'm like, I never heard of that. So for the first time in my life, I have to have my eyes checked. Aside from the usual yearly, you know, look up at the chart. Yeah, everything is fine. I have beautiful black eyes. Bye. See you next year. Well, I was surprised that I was referred to a doctor. I tried to ask the guy, is there something wrong? And he said, well, I really can't say more. You need to see the doctor. And she will prescribe glasses that you need. I go, do I need different glasses? He says, I can't tell you any more than that. You need to see the doctor. Well, that sort of got me a little bit more upset than I was before. I'm not upset about wearing glasses. I mean, what the heck? Glasses or no glasses. The main point is to be able to see. That's my opinion. But I was surprised. I mean, I don't have any other symptoms aside the fact that lately, say in the past few days, I've been having a bit of problem focusing and a little bit blurry. So I think that maybe they want to check to make sure whether it is just a matter of glasses or whether is there some other problem behind it. I know my blood pressure is fine. I've had no headaches, no dizziness, nothing like that. It was a good idea, I think, to go in time and have it looked at, because if we're going to go into lockdown or something like that, it's going to be mighty difficult to get any sort of medical things done. Now, this doesn't want to stick, so let me try to freshen up the wax. See if that will help the situation. These drills don't want to stick. Oh, okay. Now, what symbol was that? Okay, straight line. See, this is why I always have the jar over here that I took the drills out of in case I get confused as to which one I am working on. Actually, the doctor did mention I should get a little bit more sleep. But so many things have been going on lately that I actually was not tired. And I go, what am I supposed to do? Lay in bed and look at the ceiling? And he goes, no, I said sleep, not look at the ceiling. I said, okay, I'll sleep. Oh, it was so funny.